Welcome to another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Assassin's Creed Mirage. So, a couple of weeks back, Ubisoft had the Ubisoft Forward, which was their showcase event, which I kind of like heard that it was a bit of a shitstorm because they didn't have like audio working for some of the trailers or maybe all of the trailers and stuff like that. So I heard it was quite a shitstorm. But regardless of all that, and apologies for not being able to put out videos such as this a bit sooner, but given my um, equipment failing, stuff like that, I addressed this in my previous video as well. So we are now doing this screen recording gimmick with quick play, and this is how we're pretty much doing videos for the time being, right? Until I can get some proper hardware for streaming and video editing and stuff like that, right? But for now, please bear with us for the time being. Right. So Assassin's Creed Mirage, they dropped in a story. They kind of like revealed a story trailer and they revealed a gameplay trailer as well, which is really good. And so let's see what the story is first, basically.
What are you doing?
So it looks like your typical, guy from the lower lives, beggar or whatever, like thief or whatever, turned assassin kind of type of thing. So that was that about mummies.
The story of the feather. Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. The feathers forge our paths, remind us of who we are, who we can be. The Order has held dominion over men and their empires for centuries. Strike quickly and end this.
Swallow your questions, serve without complaint. Who is she to tell you when to strike?
Everything you do serves the hidden ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
I'm gonna reserve my thoughts until after the trailer.
Face to walk the shadows broken. Pour your pain into the brotherhood. We are messengers of justice, and not the final judges.
I noticed that there a lot of them, the assassins, the ring fingers are missing. So I'm assuming this is the timeline is before Ezio's time. Okay, I have no idea where these supernatural mummies are coming from. 12th October, right? Story wise, so it's following Basim. For those of you who don't know, Basim was kind of like a antagonist sort of a character in Valhalla, who kind of like is still alive until like present day, thanks to the technology of the ancient ones or whatever. Um, so we're following his story, which is set, I think, between Altair's time of Assassin's Creed 1 and Ezio's time in Assassin's Creed 2. So in between, because in Ezio's time they did not have to chop off the ring finger, but in here it seems that they still do. I'm not sure where the setting is. It looks like, yeah, it looks. I'm not entirely sure where the setting is as of now. But what I can say is from the story, so it looks like he's like a guy from the lower circles of life, like a thief or a beggar or something like that, and he gets into trouble, and then he gets found by the assassins, and then he gets recruited by the assassins. I hope he has a much more deeper story in this because the stories of Altair of Ezio, they all had like a revolving theme around it, right? So Altair's was all about, his beliefs and his strive to preserve the creed and stuff like that. And then in Ezio, it was all about his revenge for his family. Like it started off like that, and then it was about him trying to, like towards the end, it was like him trying to retire from his assassin life, that he was growing tired of the fight, stuff like that. Uh, so yeah, like each assassin had their like really like background story as is you know the reasons for being involved in such conflict. So I hope Basim has a really good grounded story as well. Hopefully the overall story is very grounded as well, because there were like a few cut shots of some sort of undead mummy kind of things or something. I hope it's like an illusion or something, because it is all in this sci-fi type universe with all these ancient ones, but I would prefer if they kept it very grounded with no unnatural forces involved. Like in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla, where they got all the gods and stuff involved in DLCs and stuff like that, which is really not to my liking, because yeah. So so that was that. Let's actually move over. I think we had it here. Yeah. So I did check out this a bit earlier, just the beginning. So this is the gameplay walkthrough, and so basically, um, so what we expect to see from this is a return to the roots of Assassin's Creed, which is focusing on assassinations and stealth, nothing more, nothing less. Rewarding stealth, whereas if you get into an open conflict, you can get your way out, but it is much harder, and you need to rely on mostly just running away rather than just taking on everyone else, right? Which is what the latter Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, to a certain degree Assassin's Creed 3 as well, Black Flag, Origins, those were like good games. Rogue, Odyssey, Valhalla, that's when they kind of like their formula went, I'm not sure where, because it was no longer like Assassin's Creed, more like just a Warriors Creed or something. Like, yeah, it was no longer like much about assassinations, but rather open conflicts and one v 100 type battle scenarios and stuff like that, right? Which is good, but it all depends on the setting. So I hope this gives you a more of my expectation is that it needs to give you more of like a Hitman vibe, where stealth is purely rewarded, right? So let's check out the gameplay and let's see what's in store for us. All right. Right, so parkour system. The parkour system looks like staple Assassin's Creed parkour. So you have like interactable objects in the environment.
Time to vanish.
Oh my goodness, my frames are dropping. Hopefully this video lasts until the end. Yeah, so parkour looks like very standard Assassin's Creed parkour. I would have preferred if they brought in back the verticality parkour system that they had in Unity, where you had like different animations as you scale up and down like a building or something like that. But it's totally fine. Oh, is this the bureau? So the Assassin's Creed, the bureaus are back.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So we know for a fact that this is all set in Middle East and stuff like
The
that.
first of many achievements to come, Basim.
We should only hope. There's still much work to do. While our focus was on Al-Ghul, Fulaf quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings in
Right, so there seems to be like a bureau system. Yeah, bureau progress is good. I like when there's when you need to look into the progress of your creed as well and stuff like that.
Shortly.
It adds to the RPG element.
In Karkh, where corruption is as common as the arid air. See Abu Ja'far about some things he's been working on. Then come find us.
Have a look, Basim. I may have something that is of interest to you.
What does this guy do? Oh, crafting. Is this a crafting? Yeah, it looks like a crafting system. Blow dart. So it seems like you can craft items.
Resourceful as always.
So does that mean, I'm guessing that means there's something like a resource system, and then you collect resources to craft materials and stuff. Contracts board. Okay, so this is interesting. You get different contracts. So this is like your side objectives and stuff like that. You get different things, assassinations. I saw that earlier there was a theft contract as well. So hopefully they don't make it too repetitive, and there's like some proper. So each contract differs in its own way from the other. Hopefully they design the contracts well. Overall, looking at this, I have to say that the game still looks a bit unfinished.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Enkidu, the bird. Whoa, what was that?
Let us reconsider the approach.
So it seems like you have a scouting bird, but if there is an archer inside, you can't use him. Right, so that adds a bit to the challenge, stealth aspect. Challenge to the stealth aspect of the game. So I like it. So because in previous games you can just scout as much as you want and then just go in guns, swords blazing in this case. But yes, I like it when they prevent you from scouting in such ways.
Act as usual.
That girl who likes me said she and Ali's followers are trying to overthrow the prince. What madness!
It's a bit odd that you can just blend in with 3 women just like that, but we can't be nitpicky about everything. Okay, let's see what the stealth is like. Blow dart to the ass, and it worked really fast. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We usually wouldn't expect sleeping darts to work that fast, but yeah. So I'm guessing like you want to go take out the archer first, so then you can scout with your eagle or falcon or whatever it is. Okay, not bad. So you have a few combat mechanics there, like throwing knives and stuff like that. You have like
The sky is safe, my friend.
marksman eliminated. Enkidu is available. Okay. Let's see what the scouting is like.
There is my target.
I forgot to mention earlier that eagle vision is also back. So, and my camera is frozen as expected, but it's all right. Let's just see. So you have one target and like a bunch of enemies around him. So what are your options other than assassinating? Okay, what's this? You're marking your enemies. What the fuck? Did you just teleport, teleport, kill all 3 of them?
And no more need die this day.
What the heck was that? Pause. I want to see that again, even though my frames are dropping like crazy, but that's worth another look. So what was this all about? You mark them, and then you. So it's an instant takedown, but you just. Okay. I mean, I mean, I don't know what to think about that ability. It makes no sense. Um, I think this is. Okay, let's just watch the rest of the gameplay and. Okay, you finally go for the assassination. Okay, so you have a variety of bombs for destruction and stuff like that. And they lose sight of you just like that. I hope it's not that easy to break, line of sight and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, can't be too picky about it. Is that it? That seems to be it. Uh, right. I mean, like, there are a lot of things that still seems unfinished, but yeah, gameplay wise, it seems okay for the time being. But the one thing I really do not like is that ability they showed somewhere here, or was it here? More like here, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this ability right here is what does not sit well with me, because this whole marking and then instant takedown system, whatever it is, uh, because I think I've seen it in Splinter Cell, right? This is what they had introduced sometime back in Splinter Cell. So you mark, Sam Fisher can just mark down targets, and then he can do instant takedowns from a distance, or if the target is close enough for him, he goes for a CQC takedown. And that makes sense, right? Because Sam Fisher has a gun, and he does not dash to anyone, he does not TP or teleport to anyone or do anything like that. But in this case, from the looks of it, uh, I mean, he just marks, and then you look at that. He just teleports. I mean, the first guy I could understand, right, because he was quite far. But the second and third, like, they were quite close, right? Why can't they just build the animations or something, or design or code it or whatever it is that they need to do, and fill that gap in? Because either him jumping and then running, dodging, sidestepping a bit and getting close to the other guy, some shenanigans, because this feels very unnatural in my opinion. And yeah, it feels like Basim has like supernatural powers or something, which I hope this is not the direction they're going in, with some supernatural force in play. Um, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this mechanic. I thought I thought it's fine. The overall mechanic, like the fact that you can mark an instant takedown, that's fine, because this has been done in multiple games, and there is a more realistic approach to this in which you can do it, and not something as simple as where you just TP to your targets and then instant kill them, unless you are like a superhero or something with that ability. But this is not the case. I'm not sure. I felt like this could have been designed much better, but um, yeah. So this is just a copy of Sam Fisher's mark and takedown ability from Splinter Cell. This is where the inspiration from. That is fine because it's another Ubisoft game. That's all right. But I think they could have just done this a bit better. Other than that, I don't think I have any other, you know, things to pick on. Other than that, the overall game looks unfinished, and this could use more time in the oven. The release date is to October 12th, so hopefully they get most of their stuff, act together and wrap it up. But I hope they fix this. Not even fix this. I hope someone I don't know who man, I don't know, man. This ability itself just feels it doesn't feel right for an assassin. For like, it's just my opinion, right? I mean, you guys might feel it's fine, but It's just my opinion, and I don't. It just doesn't sit well with me. Um, yeah. Other than that, I just think that this game could use a bit more time in the oven, and then other than that, I just hope that stealth is more appreciative in the game and is rewarded well, and that the contracts are non-repetitive in its own way. I mean, like, obviously you're going to get repeated objectives, that's fine, but as long as each mission does not feel the same one as the last one, that should be fine. So that's it for the reaction to Assassin's Creed Mirage, the gameplay and the story trailer. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about it. And my camera is still stuck, obviously, because my Mac CPU is going haywire. It's unable to process everything. Everything is stuck at the moment. But I think my voice is still running fine. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the game um, in the comments below. Once again, I do apologize for my failing video recording, these issues that I'm having. I just need to uh, build up some good a stable cash flow, and then get some good hardware in the future. But yeah, as of now, my streaming is fine. It's just my video recording editing ability is a bit hampered. So I do apologize for that, and I hope you guys do enjoy my content. Do like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Uh, I will be streaming a bit later on. I will be streaming more Jedi Survivor, so stay tuned for that. And I will, I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.